Good day, friends. Welcome back. So we read the story of Noach, the great flood. And finally, Noach and his family are saved. And they begin to populate the world as instructed by God. And they've established quite a populace, large family. 400 years go by. And suddenly, many of the people get together and they devise this plan that instead of living all scattered and in diverse worlds and experiences, let's all get together, let's share one language, let's build for ourselves a tower, a tall tower representing the strength of the many coming together. And God does not like the plan at all. God confuses their language. They no longer can communicate with each other. And as the Medrash says, when one asks for a hammer or an axe, the other one throws a rock, passes a rock, and then it gets thrown back. And people cannot get along. And this wonderful project all falls apart. And it's from there that humans began to scatter across the world. And the obvious question is, what was so terrible? This sounds like a wonderful idea. Getting together, creating a common cause, everyone speaking one language, having one purpose. Wonderful, everyone should get along. What could be wrong with such a plan? And in fact, the Lubavitcher Rebbe suggested that part of the plan was, and this is hinted in the words where they say, let us build a tower, v'rosho b'shamayim, whose tip will reach right up into the heavens. What they were saying really was, we no longer need God. If we get together and we have a common cause, common respect for one another, we have one language, that should be sufficient. But I think we all know that morals based on human interest is not really the greatest success, because there's my interest, there's your interests, and they fluctuate. Today, what I think is moral, tomorrow I change my mind. And the same with every person. There has to be a foundation to morals. There has to be faith, there has to be a relationship with God, and then those morals are absolute. And this was the mistake of the generation of the Haflaga, the Dor Haflaga, and this is why God works to make sure that this endeavor is not successful. We must remember this message, that in order to have true morals, they have to be based on a foundation of God's moral. I'd like to wish you a Shabbat Shalom and all the best. Thank you.